Hello and welcome back. In the last video, we looked at our overview of how our CI/CD pipeline will look like. So for example, we looked at how you can be able to push your code from your local machine and then it will be pushed to the GitHub. And from GitHub, then using GitHub Actions, it can be pushed to Docker Hub. And from Docker Hub now, it will be in terms of an image that can be pushed to production server and staging server. So let us continue right now. I just want to show you how the code will look like because already I had created something of the sort. I have created a code that we can use to test our CI/CD. So the code is here, and this code is a Go code. So you can see we have our main file here where our Go is running, where from where the Go is running or the entry point for this code. And you can see right here, if you come to routers here, you can see we just have endpoints. And these endpoints, if you, for example, if you open this function here, you can see that it's just a function. It's just a simple function here where you can be able to pass in things like your name. You can see here that your name is being actually here you can see that your name is being sent. It's being set. So that's all. It doesn't have so many things, and this will apply for any code. Maybe you are coding using Node.js. It's just the same. So the other thing is that if you look here, you can see that I have Dockerized this application. So you can see that this is a Docker file, and we are using Docker in order for us to be able to run this application. So another thing that I want to show you is that I'm going to use Docker Compose file here to be able to run those two images, those two services. The first service is the wallet service, and the wallet service is just this code here. You can see this code where we have opened our code. This is our wallet service. We are calling it wallet service, and you can see here, if you know how to use Docker, you can see that we are building from an image, and this is because this one will be pushed to our Docker Hub. I'm going to show you Docker Hub, and also you can see that have specified things like port, the port that is being that we are going to expose. And also you can see here the network. You can see also here we are using the network here. This means that also you can use this Docker Compose file and remove it from here where it is and use it as a standalone Docker Compose file, because you can run so many services. You can run so many services. You can add other services here. And also you can see here I have added also you can see here that I have added this watchtower here, and watchtower here will help us to pull an image. So when we push this image to Docker Hub, it will be able to identify there is a new version of that image, which is this that has been pushed, that have been pushed to our Docker Hub, and then it will be able to pull in which server this watchtower is running. So I'm going to show you all that. But okay, after that, the other thing that is important I wanted to show you is that at the root of this code, you can see that we have .github and then workflows, and then inside workflows we have this publish.yaml, and this is because GitHub Actions and GitHub Workflows use this format of workflows. So, and because this workflows is not only for CI/CD, but it can be used to make it can be able to be used to uh, to automate some other things, because workflow for GitHub is being used to automate tasks like tests and many other things, but the common one is CI/CD. So you can see the flow here. So if you have a code, maybe it's a code for Node.js, you can just copy maybe you can copy like this one here and paste it in your root of your code. Make sure that you are actually creating in the root of your code, you are creating .github folder, and then inside it you are creating workflows. Make sure you spell it the way it is spelled, workflows. And then inside workflows, you can create this file that is called publish.yaml. And inside there, you can actually now paste code here. So if I explain a little bit about this workflow here, you can see that the first thing is the name here, and I'm calling it pipeline. You can call it the way you want, maybe CI/CD and maybe anything like that. Also here you can see on push, that means when I push to this branch in my GitHub, when I push to master branch, you can see I can specify also here something like maybe dev. So when I want to push to dev also, you can see I can add there, or any other branch that you may think of. I want these jobs here to run. I want this from here. I want this to run, and this is actually building your code into an image. So you can see here build and push Docker image. You can see that actually describes the jobs that is going to run, and you can see here I'm running it on Docker, or on Ubuntu latest. That is OS that I want my Docker to be run on, or to build my code to be built on this OS. And these are, I'm specifying this. I can maybe specify other OSs. These are GitHub servers that I'm going to use. And here you can see steps that are going to be followed is it will be checkout action from master. Any action that may be pushing into master or merging with master will trigger this workflow. That's what this means. And here you can see, for example, we are going to name it and then uses here. The other thing that is going to happen is that we are going to log in into a Docker Hub, and you can see right here that we are going to specify our username and password. And I'm going to show you what we are going to do about this. So here we are going to specify in Docker Hub, in GitHub, sorry, we are going to add our username and token so that we can be able to log in into our Docker Hub, and then after that our code will be pushed to our Docker Hub. So let's look at how the Docker Hub looks like, and what we need to do in Docker Hub so that our code or our image can be pushed there. So here I'm going to come to Docker Hub. So let me open it. So if I open it like that, so it's taking a time to open. So make sure that you have an account in Docker Hub so that this process will be easier. So for example here, you can see it's running, and let me remove this warning. So let me just, I'm going to just open here on my dashboard so that you understand how to navigate it. So I've already created my account and also have logged in. So let it open here. So yeah, you can see, let me also make sure that I come to the home page, because I don't want us to get confused. So let me see if I can come here to explore. I think So most of the time when you log in into your Doc Hub, you will land in this page here where we have a overview of everything, and you can search for images, for example Redis, and you can also search for many other things. Actually you have been listed most of images here like Postgres database, MySQL database, Mongo. Yeah, you can be able to see here all the images. So this means that these images have been built, like that code is already built and is in terms of an image. So I can now switch to my hub. You can see now I have clicked on my hub right here, and my hub here, you can see what you can be able to see is my repositories, because Docker Hub also have repositories. So you can see here that I have these repos, and you can see already we have this one for the wallet here, because already this is something that I had tested a few months ago, or many months ago. You can see an image here, and I can open this so that you can see how it looks like. So this is an image, and also an image can have tags. So for example, you can see this one here has tags. Yeah, here we have this image that has the latest tag, but you can create as many tags as possible, and you can click here to just see the tags. General, you can see here, you can click here, you can see the tags if we have any other tags here. And this is what I was telling you. If you come here, that from Docker Hub you can have a different version for staging and production. So for example, you can specify that the tag for production is latest, for staging here will be dev, and you can do that uh, by modifying your workflow, so that when you push to master here, it will automatically create a latest tag here. But when you push to dev, it will automatically create here another tag. For example, the tag can be called staging, or it can be called dev, or whatever you want to call it. So when you are when you are pulling the image, for example, for the production server, it will be latest, and for the staging server, it will be dev. So I hope that you understand what I mean by that. So, and also here, you can see that I have opened another code here, so that to show you that you can modify your workflow. So for example, this one you can see, for this one, when you push to master or dev, it will create for you an image automatically. And you can see all this. You can add here even before you push the test. You can, for example, specify that you want to test your code using, for example, Go CLI, but this will work for only Go application. You can, if you're using Node.js, also you can make sure that you look at how to test your Go code using GitHub Actions. So this one will test before even it pushes to GitHub. And you can see here, determine the tag based on the branch dev or master. So by adding also this code down here, it will just automatically create for me a tag. If I push to master, it will then create a tag that is called latest, and when I push to dev, will create a branch that is called dev. So I think that's now clear to that part now. So here I had already, you can see my code here. You can see, for example, the last time that I pushed to this wallet service here, which is this code that we have opened here, I actually merged from the development branch here. So if I push direct to master, or I create a pull request from another, or I merge from a side branch or any other branch, it will trigger this GitHub action to build that image. And what I mean is that if you check here, for example, you can see that we have this uh, tick here. So if I open this, I can be able to see how the process is was going. So you can see here, you can follow, but I want us to follow as it will be doing that. So what I need to do, the other thing that I need to do is to specify my Docker Hub token and my Docker Hub my GitHub token and my GitHub username. So for example, you can see here we need to specify this GitHub username. So I'm going to copy this first of all, copy that, and this one I need to specify here where we have secrets. So I have come to my branch, or my repo. You can see this repo here, and then I have navigated to settings. After settings, I have gone to secrets and then actions right here, and you can see already I had already specified that here. So I'm going to remove them. So let me remove this. So I need to authenticate into my GitHub like that, and also I need to remove this one because I want us to see how it looks like. So I'm going to add the username token right there, and I can come up here. Username is this one here because your image is created based on the it is built using username and also the tag and also the code. So you can see here I'm going to specify that here. So another thing is that you can see that I have added that, and also I'll come here and copy this GitHub token. I'm going to show you how to generate the token. So copy this, and I'm going to come back here, and I can add this as token, GitHub token. So where do you generate your token? So you need to come into your Docker Hub here, and your profile on the top right, you can click that and go to account settings. So when you click on account settings, you need also to come to personal access tokens. So open this or click this tab here, personal access token. You can see tokens that I have already generated right here. And the other thing that you need to know is that when you click on generate token, this one, it will be just one, you just view it once. So here I'm going to say test, maybe for example, and you can specify here everything. So for example, read, write, delete, you can give it all the privileges maybe that you want, and then you can click generate. So you can see, for example, this actually it has shown you this how you can log in your CLI and the Docker Hub, how to log in. And you can see this is my username, and now this is my token. So I need to copy this. I'm going to come up here. Sorry, I'm going to come to this GitHub here, and I can paste this now. So this means that we have stored our secret, which is token and username, in a secure place in our GitHub, because we don't want to just hard code it here, because you can just hard code it in your code right here, but you know that is not safe. And also maybe the GitHub also can also throw errors. So what I need to do is that I am going to come up here and push this code. So I'm going to let it open. So I'm going to do git add, and then I'm going to say GitHub commit. I'm going to commit this code. I'm going to add, maybe I'm going to say workflow, something of the sort. And now, because you can see right here we are in the master branch, I'm going to push. So git push, and yeah, let me push now like that. Yeah, you can see that we have pushed, or I have pushed the code, and immediately if you just reload here, for example, right now you can see it's a success, but when I push, you'll be able to see that we have a yellow button. So let it let us see. So you can see, yeah, you can see this here, a yellow button here. And another thing is that you can literally see in real time this code being built by GitHub or GitHub Actions. So you can see here already it has run all this. It has run setup job, run this setup Docker here, Docker build here. You can see it has logged in into a Docker Hub, and if we didn't add the token, Docker Hub token and username, it could not have it could have not logged into a Docker Hub, and you can see already it has finished building. You can see this is how it has built my code right here. Yeah, and everything is okay. So if I come back to this point, you can see now it's success. You can see here we have the success. And now if I go back to my hub right here, so I can click my hub right here, you'll be able to see that that image has been pushed into a doc hub. You can see 1 minute ago. And if you open this, you'll be able to see that also, yeah, it has been pulled. It has been pushed 1 minute ago, pulled less than 1 day ago. So that's all that I wanted to show you. Now, in our diagram here, we already up to this point, we have pushed our code to Docker Hub right here. It has been built, an image has been created. So now the next thing is to pull it to our production. So I'm going to show you that how we can be able to pull it to our production server automatically, so that we can push the code from here and then go to GitHub. From GitHub it go to Docker Hub token, and then from Docker Hub, sorry, and then from Docker Hub we can pull it to our server. So guys, I hope that you're understanding. If you are not understanding, you can kindly ask the question in the comment section of this video, and also maybe you can send me a DM direct so that I can explain to you. So yeah, I think that's all. Remember to like this video and also subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you be notified the next time I upload the next part of this series. So have a great day. See you.